Whew. You niggas got us up at midnight. You niggas got us up at midnight. I'm supposed to be asleep, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Look like it.
You saw my text? All right, I just sent the link.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I got you.
Text Lilo, see if she free. I would like a woman's outlook. I don't know no other woman I can call this late. Maybe, hold on. Maybe one other. Grab the mic, I can't hear you.
I said I'd ask Shy, but she a little bit too opinionated.
Yeah, it's going. She yeah, ain't gonna be no sharing. It's gonna be the Shy show.
You know, I like to keep my personal life personal, you know. That's all.
Hey, my G will get real gangster real quick.
Right. I'm good on all that.
Oh, he hopped on quick today, ain't it?
He's ready.
He's ready to get this popping. Oh, not in the dark. Oh, you're not gonna do us like that, are you?
Oh, no, I'm about to get the bread.
He looking like spooky hours.
Like, oh, man.
Niggas that got up out they sleep for this.
Yeah. That was the most gangster shit I ever seen. That was the most gangster shit I ever seen.
That's the most gangster shit you've ever seen.
I seen more gang. I seen some niggas getting all kinds of shit. Niggas beat niggas up and all that of shit. I ain't never seen a motherfucker just walk in public and just slap the shit out of motherfucking another man. In public like that, nigga.
I said Will Smith might not be considered one of the corniest niggas no more after this one.
Why do niggas call him corny anyways?
Because of Wild Wild West.
The fuck's corny about Wild Wild West?
Wild Wild West and activities such as he also didn't write all his raps, so that's a slight on him. Like it's a few things niggas could put slights on Will Smith for, but he decided to go mainstream. There's also a few things you can give Will Smith credit for. First nigga to win a rap Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it, he used to shit on other rappers because they curse so much. I used to just look at that's what the nigga did as a rapper. Like he used to just, you know, that's how he could shit on niggas. I'm lyrically just as good as y'all, and I ain't got a cuss. But DJ Jazzy Jeff is the real magic money of the group. But go ahead, what was you about to say?
Do you feel the same way about Eric B and them?
I can't hear. I can't hear none of you saying. I can't hear you at all.
Not on mute. You can't.
Okay, I heard that. Maybe your hand was covering the speaker.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah. It was a Rap City. When Will did a Rap City interview, I mean, it was, you know, the shit was Rap City, so it had to be forever ago. But that nigga was like, niggas want to sit here and always want to test my gangster, won't worry about if I'm gangster or not. He's like, what makes you so hard? Your house? Your house ain't better than mine. What, your cars? You know, you ain't got cars like mine. With your woman? Let's not even talk about that. He's like, shit. You see me in these movies? You see that aim? He said, this ain't this movie. Like, you gotta know how to do this. You gonna come over here busting at me. You know? Will gets in his feelings on purpose.
Like, all right, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, one, you must live under a rock. Two, why did you come out of your rock to look at us? Three,
For real.
three,
I don't even
Chris,
got
Will Smith slapped shit out of Chris Rock last night. And all right, was it premeditated? And anyway,
Hold
and,
on, stop. Start from the beginning. Start from the situation, what the fuck going on, and then the incident, and then how we feel about it.
Okay. In 2012, you want me to start there? All right, let's
West
go
Philly.
back there. Let's do it. All right, in 2012, Will Smith boycotted the Oscars. It might have been in 2012, it might have been 2016 or something like that. Whenever he made the Confession movie, he boycotted the Oscars because he didn't get nominated for it because it's got some NFL shit going on, a lot of political ties. The same channel that the Oscars is on, the same channel they play Sunday Night Football. Here nor there, still matters. At the Oscars, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Smith, saying that because Jada Smith said she boycotting the Oscars with her husband, and Chris Rock is saying her boycotting the Oscars is like him boycotting Rihanna's panties. He was never invited there in the first place. And so that happened in 2016, the old ass joke. That's strike one.
That's one.
Strike one. That's strike one. All right. Fast forward to last night. Okay. Well, in between then and now, Jada has an autoimmune disease that's giving her alopecia now, and now she's lost all of her hair. She's shaving it. There's a post of her talking about it on Instagram and stuff like that. Apparently, this was big news that hit the market. I had no clue, nor do I think 90% of real niggas had a fucking idea or was worried about Jada Smith's alopecia.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought she always had low hair.
She always rocked the low cut, in my opinion. Like, that's just how I've always seen her. But maybe it's because she's always had alopecia. I don't know. Here we go. But last night, Chris Rock, doing his little comedy thing, comes up with an impromptu joke. Boom, hit this people, boom, hit these people. And then boom, he like Will Smith. He like, oh, Jada, by the way, G.I. Jane 2, which I had to look up because from a young nigga's perspective, never in my life heard of G.I. Jane. I heard of G.I. Joe. I smoked Mary Jane, but never heard of G.I. Jane.
That was a dope movie.
I went back, I looked at the cover. I was like, oh, this looked like what's the bitch, Tomb Raider or whatever? It looked like a bald Tomb Raider. Like, I don't know, whatever the girl name who had the little pistol, it was going around.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it looked like her. It looked like the ball version of her.
Demi Moore. I believe she won an Oscar for that movie, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay, is that movie better than what's the one where old girl should be drawing the butterflies or the flowers killing people? The black girl. She also play in the Marvel movies. I know you know. What's the girl name, man? She be killing people because they shot her family back in the day.
Oh, you talking about Colombiana?
Colombiana. Is it better than Colombiana?
It's not that kind of movie. She's in the military. Like, she's like training.
Okay.
She was like becoming the first woman SEAL or something shit like that. That's what that's what the movie was about. I think it was a SEAL or a Marine or some shit like that. But she was trying to be the first woman to do it. And the whole thing about her shaving her head was, she wasn't cutting it for a second, and then, it gave her power, I guess, with the women stuff. She shaved her head, went out there and bust their ass and did what she was supposed to do to get past the training.
Is it a slight from somebody who's seen the movie? Is that a jab?
Yeah, it was a jab just because of the bald head thing. That's all. Because that's the only thing you remember from the movie. That's why she got so much credit, because she was known as like the beautiful woman in Hollywood at the time. Demi Moore was fucking banging.
Oh, so she shaved her hair in real life for the role.
Yeah. She shaved her head for the for the movie, and she was one of the finest women in Hollywood at the time. So that's why it was so, everybody knows it and remembers it, because damn, they got Demi Moore to fucking be a bald. She bald her head for this role, and that's why it became such a big thing because she was so fine. I mean, she used to date Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, okay. All right. So Chris Rock called Jada Pinkett Smith Demi Moore. Will Smith. The question is, all right, I guess we go back to he laughs. That is 100% sure he laughs. The question is it a genuine laugh or is it a ha 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 ha? Here go these niggas talking shit laugh. But who doesn't laugh?
That was strike two.
That's right.
That's what that laugh was. The laugh was because that was strike two.
That was a strike too. Then he looks over to his wife, who never laughed. Like, not at one point think any of this shit was funny. Straight up and down. Looked at Chris and then looked at Will, and Will happened to be laughing. And then the camera cuts away from Will. We don't get to see Jada look at Will, but we all know Jada looked at Chris, and then Jada looked at Will. And between that, they cut the camera back to Chris Rock, and Chris Rock is like, uh-oh, he coming up here. Here come Rich. He called him Richard. He didn't even call him Will at first. He called that nigga Richard.
They catch that. He called him Richard.
He called him Richard. When you got to catch that. When he first stood up, he was like, Richard, Will, what's uh-oh? Like he got his hands behind his back and leaning forward, thinking Will Smith finna whisper something in his ear. Right after that, Will Smith out the pocket. He never cocked back. He never put his guard up. He took his hand out of his pocket, slapped that man, looked at him, and then turned around and walked away.
That was the smoothest shit to me because I said he didn't cock back or nothing. He did not want to miss. He wasn't gonna miss. That's why he kept it all tight to the gut. And this was like, bink. He wasn't even gonna miss. That's why I said, no, that wasn't fake. Because if it was fake, he'd have cocked back or some shit like that.
It'd been a warning. And see, that's what I'm like as an actor now. I'm an actor. I'm watching this. And I'm like, this staged or something. Like, this can't go down like this. Like, this is not happening. Not Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is a grown ass man. He took a slap in the face, but he wouldn't have did that shit on purpose.
That's true too.
That's what I was thinking. There ain't too many men that's gonna take that slap to the face just because of shits and giggles.
This man got money out the ass. There ain't no money they could have paid him to get slapped off like that.
Yeah. So then after he gets slapped, Will Smith turns around, sits down, and then Chris Rock goes, I just got the shit slapped out of me by Will Smith. Hey, which is the best jokes are the most honest ones. There's no punchline in that joke. There's no setup. But yeah,
that's just a statement.
That is just the funniest statement though he could have said there. There's nothing more funnier than
I seen something on Twitter. I seen something on Twitter. Niggas said Chris Rock would have. This is how he would have won, right? This is what. No. This is how Chris Rock would have won, right? He was supposed to get slapped and then be like, "Damn, this is how mad he gets in March. I can't wait to see how mad he gets in August." That was supposed to be the next joke.
The August Alsina is the dude.
Oh shit! Oh, look,
it went right over. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. He mad now in March. Can't wait to see what he do in August.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. Oh,
niggas on Twitter said that's what he's supposed to say. It's like again.
Yeah. He'd have said that shit. He would have got slapped again.
So
you gonna try me again? Okay.
Chris Rock then proceeds to go, I just got the shit slapped out of me with Will Smith. And then he looks, he goes, wow. Don't forget the wow. The wow. He goes, wow. He said, welcome to the greatest night in television. Like, and then he looks at Will, he's like, a G.I. Jane joke? Like, he gonna slap me over a G.I. Jane joke. Will.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
No, wait. Will says, after the while, Will goes, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And then Chris goes, it was a G.I. Jane joke. And that's when it got real loud. Keep my white boy out your fucking mouth. He said it like it was Bad Boys 2. Now that's how you shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, all I would say is I've seen Will 20 years act and make you believe him. So his impression, his mannerisms, they could be fake because hell, he just won an Oscar for Best Actor. But the one thing about it is Chris Rock damn sure didn't know about it if it was staged.
They said
he didn't know.
There was I was listening to more people talking about it, and there's a rumor going around that he almost went to the show in character, like dressed up as King Richard in the whole 9 yards to like sell it. So people are saying he was actually being King Richard in that moment. The walk over there is in character, and the slap and everything. He said the only difference is between
the way to walk and shit, because the way he walked away from that motherfucker shit was funny. His walk back to his seat was the funniest shit. That shit was so funny.
They just said Will that got lost in the role and really turned into King Richard out there.
Man, hey, I would tell you, I don't give a damn with nobody. The only other thing, like I said, that would make me think that the shit was staged is the fact, like you say, when he was leaning forward, when Chris Rock was leaning forward, it was like he was giving him his damn chin. And I was like, I mean, damn, what you think the nigga came up here to do? Nigga, you from New York. Nigga, you from New York in the 80s, the 70s and 80s. Nigga, you didn't realize that this nigga was gonna come slap the shit out you?
Like, no, that's what's even more funny. Do you know Chris Rock has a disease? I mean, is mentally disabled and honestly cannot read facial expressions.
Oh no, I didn't know.
That's another thing that nobody's going to talk about that either. But Chris Rock has talked about this before. Like he has a special needs disorder. It's one of those like Down syndrome type things, and he cannot read.
I always thought that nigga had it.
Yeah, so he cannot read like people's facial expressions and doesn't realize what the setting is, which is probably why he's such a good comedian.
I can't remember what it's called. I've heard of that before. But I can't remember, what it's called and all. But yeah, I've heard of that disease before, where people can't read facial expressions and shit. Yeah,
so
I mean,
he didn't know what was going to happen. He thought he was going to get whispered to in the air. That's why he was giving him his ear. He wasn't trying to give him his chin. He was trying to give him his ear.
I feel like Will slapped him for all the bullshit he's been under fire for the last couple of years. That's why I feel like it was unscripted. He was just fed up. He was like, you know what? Today's the day, y'all. Today is the day. You caught me at the right time in front of my wife. Because I'm going to deal with your bullshit, you know what I'm saying, afterwards. I'm going to have to deal with it. But no, I'm walk up on this stage.
Now, where I think Will was wrong at, don't get me wrong, this is what I've been telling my girl, man. His wife is a public figure. She made a bad joke. You can't slap the shit out of everybody who make a bad joke about a public figure. You know what I'm saying? If Kevin Hart hosting some shit and he make a bad joke about Cardi B, is them niggas supposed to go up there and whoop his ass talking about, oh, you talking about my wife? Bitch, your wife is a motherfucking public figure. You get talked about. We make jokes. If it was an off-color joke, it was an off-color joke. That's the only part about it where I think Will was wrong at, because it ain't like his wife is, just, sits off in the corner, don't bother. She ain't LL Cool J wife or some shit. You know what I'm saying? If it was LL Cool J, nobody ever sees his wife. His wife she's always there, but he's been married for 30 years. But you don't see his wife, so you can't talk about her. When people, he defending his wife, he's standing up for his woman. Nigga, she's a fucking public figure. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Nigga, I can talk about you. I'm gonna talk about her too. She just as famous as you are.
But It's also it was a mission statement from like Ali said from motherfucking Will Smith. He
like
definitely
we said, like we say, we're like, hey, nigga, this was for all the niggas' jokes. This was for all the comedians who had all the
and he's like, I
this
just
was for
hadn't had a
each and
chance
every
to
last one of
see.
y'all.
I haven't had a chance to see all y'all because I'm shooting movies and shit.
I
But
seen Lil
but you
Duval talk about, yeah, I gotta go ahead and take out all my Will Smith jokes now. I gotta go ahead and cut them shits out now, out the whole set, change the whole set.
Yeah, for real, no more posting none of that shit. You know, Lil Duval stay posting some shit, commenting on some shit. You better leave that motherfucker nigga alone. You fuck around, get popular enough to be in that space with Will. He slapped your parent. He don't give a fuck where he at. And you see Jaden post stuff, and that's how we do.
do it. That's how we do. Yeah.
I said they got a little faggot ass boy running around talking about stuff. That's what we do.
Do not talk about Jada, man. Put some respect on that man name.
What respect? Nigga, the nigga gay shit.
The nigga is
That's
not
the
gay.
age.
Even if he
Why
is, you can't call him the F word.
So you trying to tell me Jaden Smith ain't no punk?
I don't think Jada Smith's gay, nah.
Didn't he say on stage that Tyler Creator was his boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm done. All right. Okay. All right. Tyler Creator damn sure don't hide it and shit.
Tyler's bisexual.
Shit, he like hot. What he did to Funkmaster Flex? Talk about him and Funkmaster Flex going to get some hot boy butt love or something.
No, he said me and Funk Flex looking for niggas with what was it, hot buff necks or something. Yeah,
Yo,
you're right.
He said something about boy butts and some shit.
Yeah, he rhymed buff necks with butt sex. I think that was
Yeah.
enough.
So
hey,
nigga,
then Funk Flex said, why'd you
fuck.
go with that verse?
And like, what made you choose that, bro? Like, hold on, bro. The fuck?
Nigga, but there used to be rumors about Funk Flex being gay. It was a big thing in New York when they was having the radio wars in New York about Funk Flex being messing with trannies and shit. That's why when he said that shit, it's just like, whoa, nigga, that's the wrong nigga to be playing around here. People already was skeptical about him being a tranny lover. He was on that Malik Yoba shit. That's what they were trying to say that about him years ago. So that's why when Tyler said it, I was like, whoa, nigga, don't do that to Flex, nigga. That shit, he finally got past that shit.
Yeah, that's why he was like, come on, man. Hey,
Tyler
and Tyler don't know the same way we don't know.
I was just about to say, he must know something we don't.
Yeah, when they was having the radio wars in New York, I think it was like 3 different radio. I can't remember which ones, but the 3 different beef, and that was one of the things they was going after Flex about, was saying he was a tranny lover. And he had a little, and his going to morning show talking about he going butt sex or some shit. I was like, oh my god, nigga, what the? But yeah, Jaden. When you got Jaden Smith coming up here talking about, and that's how we do, nigga, you got to feel bad about yourself. Then you got open hand slap, and then a punk sitting back there saying, yeah. And his punk ass son back here talking about some, yeah. Nigga, Chris Rock was not down with that. That shit was not staged.
Hey, do you know how much his tickets is now for his tour, though?
They went up.
Went out the roof. I looked at them tickets for Cincinnati 2 weeks ago when I was looking for the headliner tours. They was like $60. I looked at them today, $180, and most of them sold out. They want to know what he talking about for the next 2 weeks, for the next 2 months. Like the tour is going crazy. So I mean, like, you gotta because everybody want you're the guy who's gonna talk. We want to know what you got to say. Like you can't go on tour and not say nothing about this.
No. He's got to create a whole new set.
Hey, and that's what Chris Rock's got 20 years worth of material now.
Oh man, Chris Rock ain't no Chris Rock ain't starving for no bread though. That's why I was thinking, hey, Chris Rock ain't starving for no bread. He ain't doing that kind of shit. Let nobody overhand slap him over, you know what I'm saying, over some money. Shit. Like Chris Rock wipe his ass for hundreds, man. That nigga really got slapped off.
Do you think Will Smith ever asked himself, like in that moment, what would Tupac do?
Yeah.
Like at some point, like when Jada looked at him, he had to be like, man, fuck. All right, what would Tupac do?
He's like, see, this what she wanted the whole time, right here.
Yeah, this is for real though. That's like,
you know what? I should have slapped that nigga off last year, 5 years ago. That's what you wanted. I wouldn't have had these problems.
But that's really what I think it is. Like, I think he had to do that for not only the people talking about him, but for his son to be like, yeah, I'm proud. Like, you got to think his son stopped calling himself Jaden Smith and just started going by Jaden after the entanglement shit. Because he didn't want the Smith brand on his name no more. Now, a couple years later.
The Smith brand is the only reason we know who the fuck you are. Shut the fuck up.
But he dropped it though. Same thing with Willow. They both dropped the Smith from their names and just started going by Jaden and just started going by Willow. Like if you type, you could on Apple Music, it literally went from Jaden Smith to Jaden. It went from Willow Smith to Willow right after the entanglement.
Man, I blackball the shit out them little motherfuckers. They ever did some shit like that to me. I'd be like, okay, how about this? Anybody who talk to the motherfuckers ain't get no Will Smith business no more. Now you want this Will Smith business or you want this Jaden?
You can't say that though, because at the same time, when you look at the Wayans brothers, the one that was on one of them, they got a son that never went by Wayans and got on TV shows and everything using the different name because he just didn't want to get gigs based off the Wayans name.
You talking about Damon's son?
Yeah, the one that worked with all the white folks. He in New Girl and the movies with the cops and stuff like that.
Everybody knew that was Damon's son, no?
But he wasn't going by the Wayne name though. You can know who it is.
Ever since I ever saw him, I don't know if he used the name as a tag or whatever, but ever since I saw that dude, he was in I'm trying to think the first time I saw him, I was like, damn, that's Damon's son. I can't remember. But shit, everybody, I mean, man, that shit don't make a difference, bro. You trading off of the name, period. That's like saying, what's the girl name? What's Lil Wayne? Rajane. Rajane got some talent. What she do? What's her talent? Trading off of Lil Wayne name. Trading off of that Carter name. I mean, these motherfucking kids don't got no fucking talent. I mean, Willow, yeah, anybody can produce some shit for you. And you go in there, nigga, if I get this shit produced for you, nigga, you ain't got to be able to sing. But I can make
you gonna sit here and just take this Jaden slander, DJ?
Talking to me?
Bad. Look, you gonna be inactive. I know you just got off work.
I hear with the bullshit like taking your name off, right? I hear you, especially if I'm Will, but you gotta understand Will and them, they at least Jada, she's a progressive parent. So they probably want some shit was like they don't want them to get their shit off of their name. You know what I'm saying? They probably encourage that shit. They probably been planning on that. But with the entanglement shit was a good time to go ahead and let's separate these brands a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they got all the money and resources in the world, bro. Ain't nothing that they can't do. You know what I'm saying? So the last thing they want to do is be tied up in their parents' bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, how you avoid it? Because you're not using
taking off your last name. It's already bad enough. Everybody know. You know, it's your government. You know, but as far as this shit here, that's how I'm gonna establish myself by not having Smith on the end of my name. I am not Will Smith's son. I'm Jaden.
And Jaden's music is very unique, and I do believe he creates it himself. It sounds like rich black boy music. Like if you ever get a chance,
music, period.
It sounds
I'm
like
about to say
Rich
I
Kid.
never heard it.
If you ever get a chance, it sounds like privileged rich black boy music, but it's fire. Especially the first album, first two albums. The last album is definitely on some trippy stuff. He making songs with Beach Boy samples in it. Like you can definitely tell. It's like, oh yeah, bro, you're definitely like you've got all the money and resources in the world. If you want,
Oh, oh, oh! What was the last part you just said?
you've got all the money and the resources in the world.
How
But
the hell did he come about that? Off his first album?
no,
Or off Karate Kid?
No, he
let me
moved
tell
into a
you
mansion at 15 and started balling.
Man,
that and but you got it's not like he just
but
dropped
what I'm
one
saying,
album. But listen, it's not like he just dropped one album and boom, he took over the world. He had a series of mixtapes that was coming out, a series of singles. He put in his little bit of legwork to discover and find the flow, learn how to rap on a track, and then out of
oh,
nowhere, his shit blew up. And
oh,
there's
out of
even
nowhere, out of nowhere, his shit blew up.
not out of
Really,
nowhere,
After his acting career.
after the acting career that he got
Yeah.
on his own too, right? So he went
Yeah,
out there
hell yeah. He was a great
without
actor,
using
Karate Kid.
that Smith
I didn't
name.
see Will in Karate Kid.
Shit, I guarantee his name somewhere in them damn credits.
On me, he had some type of production.
He got a line somewhere in the motherfucking credits. Spend the last 5 minutes and watch them credits. I guarantee you. Shit, nigga.
hey, they got him holding the boom mic or something. It's gonna, boom mic operator Will Smith.
Yeah, you know. Shit, because I don't agree with it, man. The only thing I can say about this shit is, man, the little boy gets his fucking. You had all the advantages of the world. Try to come out with this, like you say, weird, trippy, rich kid shit without having that last name Smith, and see how far that shit'll take you up in them corporate offices.
And see, it's not like he took his name off legally. He's still Jaden Smith.
Man.
It's just for his music. What if he would have named this? What if he would have named himself Young Worm Noodle? You know what I'm saying? And he want to do his own shit. Is that just as bad as taking Smith off of your rap name?
Exactly. I wouldn't have no problem with it. I wouldn't have no problem with it.
Because he came out as Jaden Smith and then dropped the Smith. It's a thing.
Exactly. Now I'm going through some things. Me and my wife going through some things.
Your mama, not
hey, your
just...
mama. And you chose to interject your motherfucking feelings into this shit like everybody else. Like the rest of the fucking outside world.
He's exiting from the situation.
No, he interjected himself when like you say, when the entanglement. See the definition that y'all put on it? When the entanglement came up is when he did this. So you piling on just like everybody. You ain't no better than fucking, you know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't the same day, but it was like a couple weeks later. He definitely was like, yeah, let me drop this Smith up off my shit.
and the sister just happened to do it at the same time too.
It was a little bit late.
I bet they was being on some shit like that.
Willow might have already dropped the Smith a long time ago. Because you remember at one point she was doing the whip my hair back and forth tour, and then she shaved her head mid-tour because she was like, Dad, I'm tired of touring. And Dad was like, we signed a contract, we gotta finish. Zzz, how you gonna do a whip my hair tour with no hair, my nigga? Like,
yeah, I mean, hey, they're some weird kids. I ain't gonna lie, they raised them that way. But still, respect is respect. That's disrespectful. This man, it gave y'all every motherfucking thing. And for you to sit here and say you gonna come out, don't get me wrong. Like you said, if you want to change his name to motherfucking MC Buttfuck Tyler Perry, I wouldn't give a fuck.
MC Buttfuck. I said,
no,
Young Worm Noodle.
Tyler Perry. Now you gotta catch the whole name.
That's a hell of an album title. Hell of an album title.
If you want to do that, I wouldn't knock him one bit, man.
I don't agree with the Tyler Perry cast me. I do not agree with the contrarian takes.
Hear the name. Hear the name. The Contrarian. Hear the name.
I'll be my dear niece, Monica.
That is disrespectful. Did you see Kim Kardashian come out there when they was talking about her daddy fucking might have helped OJ kill the motherfucker? She ain't changed her motherfucking name from Kim Kardashian. She has some respect to this motherfucker. And she still go by Kim Kardashian, goddammit. It's disrespect. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these people. You wouldn't be here. Try making it to what you was doing. Try making it where you at. and trying to do what you do without this name. And you be sitting on podcast with us.
Your contracts are already less bullshit than the average beginner. Just because they're not gonna bring no bullshit contract to you. They know who your family is. Like they don't even want that on their name. So yeah, you'll always have to deal like there'll always be an advantage.
These niggas are not even signing contracts. They starting their own label. Like Jaden signed on the Misfits, right? And then ain't that his own collective?
He does own Misfits. But you wouldn't know to do that if your dad's not the Fresh Prince and GJ Jazzy Jeff.
I'm just saying, what do you expect the nigga to do if you had
like they was
money
independent
resources?
if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
I expect him to do exactly what he's doing, but what I expect him also to do is don't come out talking about you, Jaden Smith, and trade off my name. And I can say, oh well, I don't like what you're doing, so I'm gonna pull back off my birth name, off my name, my real name.
This is all speculation. This is all speculation. He did not come out and say because of the entanglement. You know what I'm saying? This is just like
it just happened to happen after the entanglement.
It's convenient timing. So that's the story. You know how everybody's going to spin it. But, you know, bro could have been feeling that way a long time. Like you said, what can he do without his father's name? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, also, y'all going through some bullshit right now. So,
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, though, I mean, what you could do without your father's name, you could have did that shit from the start, but you didn't. You know, you didn't. We let you pursue whatever you wanted to pursue, and these are the things that y'all wanted to pursue. Like you said, they some progressive motherfuckers. They could have went out there and been gardeners if they wanted to. Say, I love flowers. I want to be in what's that, botany. You know, they could have went out there and did that shit if they wanted to, but that ain't what they wanted to do. They wanted to be in this motherfucking music business. I know ain't nobody forced them to do shit, you know. But like you say, if he signed the contract, you signed the contract. But you know what you signed that contract as? Willow Smith, Jaden Smith. Now you're gonna come back here and then come out here and say, I changed my stage name, but I only dropped the Smith part. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You disrespectful little motherfuckers. Them some disrespectful little. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not like he had something. He didn't bring out some big rollout, bro. You literally just like next time said, you just look on that motherfucker right now. That bitch say Jaden in all caps. It just say Jaden. Same with Willow.
Yeah, I bet he put the Smith back now.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
You know. Now his daddy cool again, goddamn it. All the niggas are like, oh shit. Now it's old shit.
And I bet the Bel Air numbers went up.
The new one and the old one.
But that's
me. Hey, bro, you lied to me, man. You said Peacock was free, man. You only get to watch the first episode for free. Everything after that, you gotta pay for.
What?
Yeah, you need to send me the Peacock passcode.
I thought Peacock was free. It might be free just because I got cable, maybe.
Well, we got cable too. Maybe I need to log in. Here we go. This is what we need to know. From the go. From the jump, from the spark off.
What's going on?
Love from the go. All
What's going on?
All right, can your man slap Chris Rock?
How many niggas you know in Chicago that'll let you open hand slap them?
Not many. If any, I don't think there's any that'll let you do it. Definitely got to sneak and do it.
So was that a sneak? You feel like that was a sneak? Was that a sneak?
No, that was definitely not a sneak. He walked straight into his face and did it. I think Chris Rock was the right person to do that to because he just seems as though he's not going to do anything anyway.
But what is Chris Rock's response? Slap him back?
Man,
no. I definitely would not have allowed him to walk back to his seat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly. I'd have been partner.
I don't care. I'm sorry.
Man, let me tell you something. My daddy punched me in the face when I think I was like 17, 18 years old. Nigga, her dad came around the ring.
Hey, my daddy punched me in the face when I was like 17, 18 years old.
But what I'm trying to tell you is my natural reaction was to swing back. I don't give a fuck who he was.
That should be everybody's reaction.
Hey, you know what? My natural reaction was like Chris Tucker. Wow, my daddy just slapped me in the face.
I'm dead.
Gave your ass something to think about, boy.
And afterwards, I said, "Wow,
I can't
greatest
wait to
show
fight
on
my son at
television."
17.
That's why I say that man, Chris Rock had a different impression of me. I thought he was a little bit harder than that, bro. I mean, he was from New York in the 70s. Man, that man
What
from New
gives you
York
that
in the
impression?
70s. I mean,
I don't give
goddamn,
him the impression. Chris Rock gives me that he's a bitch.
No,
Yeah.
I don't see he's a bitch. I see he's more professional than he is a nigga.
I
Man,
guess.
That's some nigga shit. Like you gotta
man, that
think,
man,
this ain't we not at the BET Awards. No slight on the BET Awards. We not at the MTV Awards. And see, y'all the
Because he's at the white man's event, nigga. No, nigga, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Period. Stupid. That's what you get. Leave that, bro. Will and Jada have been the butt of everybody's joke for so long. That nigga is tired. Like you can tell he was
so
tired.
why you gonna take it out on Chris, nigga? Out of all the people, bro.
That's what
because
I'm saying.
Think about it.
Gotta flash out.
Think about it. You see everybody kicking the glass. You finally kick it and now it broke. So you the one at fault. That's how it goes. You the one who broke me, so you got slapped, nigga. Next time, shut up. Leave me alone.
My thing is, another question that I had about it is, would he have done that to Jon Stewart?
That's exactly what I said. You took my fucking point.
Never know. We'll never know that, but that's the one big thing that I have about it.
If it was any white, if it was John Mulaney, Jon Stewart, what's the nigga that wrote Family Guy, the white nigga, Seth MacFarlane, when all these motherfuckers, crackers was sitting up there saying all that other shit, where all the rah-rah is.
Yeah,
you would never do that.
If they would have done that, I mean, some will never know. But
Conan,
that's just what happened.
Ain't nobody gonna put hands on Conan.
I
Imagine somebody slapped the shit out of Conan O'Brien, bro.
I will say the last time Chris Rock was like at the Oscars speaking, he talked about Jada then too.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think that was in his mind. I think it was just that he don't like Chris Rock in the first fucking place.
And that's probably what it is. Everybody.
But why would he not like Chris Rock?
I mean, I'm just saying he probably didn't like him, like say the old joke, and just you could tell that wasn't like his man, and he just like, oh, I know him from around way, blah blah blah, and he just made a bad off-color joke, and I'm gonna go slap the shit out of him. No, you knew
they definitely had beef already.
Exactly, they definitely had beef already.
Bernie Mac ain't like Chris Rock either.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. How you know that's a fact?
Because he said it.
I gotta watch that.
His own show.
I gotta watch that.
The Bernie Mac show. He talked about. He had Chris Rock on there. He talked about how he didn't like him because he stole his jokes.
Oh, that's funny. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I gotta go watch that episode.
Go back and watch. It was still hilarious. It was still very funny, but
that's funny as hell.
It was a genuine dislike already. Guarantee it was a genuine
definitely
because that's not a one-time thing for you to get out your chair at the Oscars and go slap a motherfucker. It's just like nigga.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, after you slap a nigga, if your calm down corner is Tyler Perry and Denzel Washington. like think of your fight corner in between rounds is Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry. You can't lose a fight, bro, because Tyler Perry gonna motivate you. I mean, no wait, Denzel gonna motivate you, and Tyler Perry gonna keep your spirits up. You can't lose.
Shit.
Everybody on his side that night.
They said Denzel had a reaction, but I didn't get a chance to. Denzel.
Yeah, I think he did tell him something. I forgot what he said.
I think he was there or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was there. He was right there.
He was front row.
Lupita Luongo, she's standing behind him like, oh.
Oh yeah.
She said, "Boy, niggas."
I don't know how
Lupita's
nobody laughed at that. Like, how was that not funny?
Because they thought
that's
it
what I
was
said. Lupita's reaction was so professional. Cause she's sitting right in the camera view off of Will, and she's sitting right there behind him, and she just like slightly giggling, like, "Oh shit, are they
Yeah.
gonna come over here and escort me out?" And the funny shit is, nobody else. How the fuck does he sit there? Like, nobody decided like, well, I mean, somebody got to go over
because
to remove him or something.
everybody in the building knew that Will Smith was winning the award that night. Before on the red
Yeah,
carpet, Denzel had said, "Yeah, man, everything's cool. Will should win this tonight." And he's up for King Richard or King Henry, like some Shakespeare shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, nah, Will Smith need to get this tonight. Beyonce opened up the show with a song from the soundtrack of the King Richard movie. So it's like it's already plotted. He's sitting front row center stage, so it didn't take him no time to get to the fucking stage for the speech. Like, hey, did y'all see Samuel Jackson dap him up after he got the award?
No, I did not.
Oh, I gotta go check that.
So
I gotta go look.
They presented him the award. It's Samuel Jackson, a white woman, and somebody else. They say the winner is Will Smith. Samuel Jackson must have dapped that nigga from back here, bro. Samuel Jackson caught back like he was Vince Carter, bro. Like he was LeBron coming down the paint. He smacked that nigga down like, he was like,
if anybody was with the shit, it's Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, nigga, I don't like that nigga neither.
Hey,
yeah, whip his ass.
Damn.
You should have did some more.
I didn't see that shit.
No, it also had a little bit of, nigga, you ain't gonna slap me though.
Yeah, you won't do that to me, but I think it's great you did it.
It was like, you a bad man. You wouldn't do that shit to me, but you a bad man.
Right. I'm so dead. No, for real though. Will went crazy last night.
Oh my God.
That's what I was gonna say. So does he still get the W for not only accepting the award afterwards, but turning up in their club with the Oscar like he just won a Super Bowl?
Yes, I think he gets W. I'm sorry. I feel like had it been any other comedian, it wouldn't even have been that reaction. I feel like it was literally because it was Chris Rock.
He won the battle.
Yo, Night, you not trying to hear Chris Rock talk about your wife going bald. You like, know what? You know what? Nah, bro. Like, you just
exactly.
Nah.
Like, as soon as he saw Jada roll her eyes and she ain't like it, that nigga got up, slapped the shit out that man.
Will Smith won the battle, but the war ain't over.
Nah, I would like you say, them concert tickets has got to be fired for real.
About to say Chris finna have a new special.
Ooh.
It's about time. He ain't had nothing anyway.
But see, this is what I think is Chris is so good. He not even gonna talk about it. It's gonna be so subliminal and so around about that I don't think he gonna even say. He gonna be like, imagine you talking about a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Chris Rock comedy ain't like that. He gonna go.
That's
right
what
into
I'm saying. That man is not that funny.
I got slapped off. I got slapped off, and he gonna try to find a way to save face. Yeah, but nah, Chris Rock comedy ain't like that. He gonna talk about that shit. If it's not else to laugh at himself, he gonna get laughing at himself. I mean, the man got more. He got more money than God. That's what I'm saying. This man been on TV damn near all my life. I mean,
Will or Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, shit. Chris Rock got so much bread, man. Chris Rock, ain't nobody paying Chris Rock to get open hand slapped. That shit was genuine. That shit wasn't no trying to make no money off no shit. Nigga, hell no. You ain't gonna slap the shit out of me on fucking live TV.
Can we check on Chris Rock's mental health too, though? Like on some serious shit? Or do we not give a fuck?
We can check on it.
Hell no, he wouldn't give a fuck about you. He wouldn't give a fuck about none other motherfuckers who got clapped
I
off.
swear to
He'd be
God,
out
he
there joking
wouldn't.
about that shit. He would be joking about that shit, cracking jokes about that shit, about it, just like anybody else is laughing at his ass. He'd be laughing at them too. So
It's
you a comedian, nigga.
always funny until it's you.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no
And
shit.
now don't nobody, now it ain't funny no more.
I don't
Did
want
he
to hear
think
that
about Jada Pinkett's mental health when he called
shit.
her bald head?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
was
want
just talking
Nah,
about that.
I
Like, I
want
think the
to
little jokes is
No.
dead after the night. I think the jokes is dead.
Man, I've been getting tired from the bald head jokes just because, man, them girls be going out there doing that shit for fashion and shit too. You know, and that's where I kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, the man, I'm sure the man ain't checking Jada Pinkett fucking Twitter account to know she got alopecia. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of was like, damn, Chris. I mean, you should have did some research on your joke, but do we know if that wasn't just a joke off the fly? He might have
It's
just
definitely
looked over and saw her and then just bust a joke on the fly. And women fucking ball their heads for fashion all the time, for style. It's not like that's like something nobody does, like it's taboo shit. I've known girls that go straight bald, don't even leave no little peach fuzz like she got. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go noggin on their ass. So I mean, I don't believe he knew because I don't believe he fucking looking at Jada Pinkett's fucking Twitter account or whatever.
Charlamagne the God said he called Chris Rock that night, and Chris Rock said he had no idea.
Yeah, I saw Charlamagne speaking about it.
Oh.
I mean, he should have done his research. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should have done his research,
Google
or
is
he
there.
just looked
Google's
over
free.
there and wanted to open his mouth about some shit. He may have just looked over there at her and saw her and was like, "Oh shit, she bald in the motherfucker." Let me but G.I. Jane too. He might have, that may have what happened. He may not have, planned on saying that joke or nothing like that. So, but
The
And
thing
then
that
he
I
just
feel,
and right before. Go ahead, Lilo.
the thing that I feel is that yes, you're a comedian. Yes, you crack jokes, but you cannot crack a joke and expect everybody to just be happy about it. Like that's just not how things work.
He don't expect everybody to be happy about it, but he also don't expect the motherfucker to walk up on stage and smack me in the face.
You're a
Like,
public figure. You're a
come
public
on,
figure.
bro.
She's just as much of a public figure as anybody else. Like I said, if it was LL Cool J wife, that shit would have been completely condoned. Because don't nobody know who LL Cool J wife is. She don't be in no public scenes and all of that shit right there.
Exactly.
Jada Pinkett is a fucking public figure. So she is open for the fucking jokes and everything else, just like anybody else is. To me. I mean, he was defending his wife. Yeah, but your wife is a public figure. It ain't like your wife be sitting off in the corner.
All right, let me ask you this question. Real quick. Let's flip it for a second. We on stage. Is a different comedian now. Let's say it's motherfucking damn. You know what's fucked up? I'm sitting there thinking, what other comedian could you slap in the face? But but
Nobody.
here's another. Oh no, I got one. Here we go. Ready? B is Afion Crockett on stage, and he crack a joke.
He the type of nigga who would do some shit like that. You're right.
Afion Crockett's on stage. He doing an impersonation of Chadwick Boseman, all frail and about to fall over. Then Chadwick Boseman's wife get up and slap the shit out of Afion Crockett.
I still think that's justified.
It's justified as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that would be justified. I mean, shit, if he was doing this shit about a dead man and his wife was in the audience.
Listen, I'm saying Chadwick Boseman is alive in the audience.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, I mean,
I'm just saying this isn't a hypothetical situation. Because everybody was making fun of Chadwick when he was getting skinny and shit, not knowing the motherfucker was dying from chemotherapy eating at his fucking body.
I didn't know you little dumb bastards was making fun of him. I never heard of that. I
Niggas was giving him jokes.
They was giving him hell.
I thought he was doing it for a role.
Niggas didn't know. Niggas didn't know.
They did the same shit to 50 Cent. What if 50 Cent was dying from cancer when he got real skinny for that role? And everybody was like, damn, 50, what the hell happened to you? You remember when 50 looked like he was on coke?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that, because nobody gave him 50 when he lost all that weight about that role.
Yes, they did.
Damn,
They was killing
nobody
that nigga.
Not once
It
they
went into
not
people's
once
head
people found out.
because I was about to say I don't think niggas was really paying attention to it until after the movie came out.
Yeah.
Because nobody watched the movie.
That's also true.
I've seen it once.
That's the real
it was
joke.
on accident.
Somebody clicked on it. I didn't watch it.
I watched it. It was on accident. 50's not the greatest actor.
No,
I didn't even know the name of the movie to watch it.
Get Richard
Why
Dye
did you do
trying
that?
to play football.
And there was no football in the movie. There was no football.
Right.
There was no football in the movie.
We all talking.
That's what I'm saying. Get Richard Dye trying to play football. That's what this nigga did.
There was no football in the movie. I was like, what if I go see this nigga run somebody over or something?
Because 15 minutes in the movie, that's when he got the shit.
I'm dead. Not 15 minutes into it. They done solved the problem already.
This nigga was skinny the whole time, Lilo.
Yeah, he was real small. Because he was playing a cancer victim. So he had to get frail like a cancer dude. Like, right? That's why he had to stop playing football, because he got cancer.
I believe he got cancer or some shit.
He got some shit, bro.
Yeah, he had
Can we talk about the crazy things they be asking these people to do to act in movies?
Oh, you missed my take earlier.
That ain't crazy.
That Will Smith went to the fucking award show as King Richard. Like that whole.
Oh yeah, I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that he was still in character when he slapped the shit out that man. Because even in his speech, he was like, King Richard was a man who didn't stand for anything, didn't allow anything. He was
that was the first thing he said.
Still in character.
Was he stood up strong for his family? The first thing he said was like, King Richard stood up strong for his family. What did nobody disrespect his family?
Exactly.
You could tell he added that first part in after I had to slap the shit out this thing.
Hey, but did you watch? If you watched the movie though, King Richard was calm as fuck until it was time to blow up, and then he would just haul off on the motherfucker.
Right.
I haven't seen the movie. I gotta watch that shit. I've been meaning to watch that shit.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
On me, it was like, oh, okay, so if I got kids, I just gotta tell them they can't do shit but what I say.
Basically, that's what Joe Jackson did.
That's like if you want him to be the greatest.
But from what I heard, that was the only reason he had them motherfuckers.
Watch the movie. He said he went to his wife and said, we need 2 girls. I'm gonna teach them how to play tennis. Watch the movie. He had it written out in the notebook. He had it written out in the notebook.
It's on HBO Max if you got that.
Oh yeah. Actually, I got to turn my Max back on. Actually, after football season, I turn Max off, turn HBO off during football. I can get the red zone package.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Then I catch up.
They be like that.
You gotta let the collection, the catalog build up first. You know, just paying for it all every month.
Yeah, definitely.
So I do 6 months of football, and I do 6 months of HBO.
That's funny.
I'm sitting here just thinking about just being like in the crowd and just seeing Will walk up there, man.
How did nobody laugh at that? Like,
I think they all thought it was staged. I think
that's what everybody said. They was like, we thought it was staged initially.
I think they all thought it was staged. You could tell even by Lupita Luongo sitting here like, wow, like you could. It was too professional. There's no way that whole room full of.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
just sat there and nobody said, oh, and none of the white people even like, woo. It wasn't no.
It's Will Smith.
Usually a white lady will have you'll hear a random white lady in the back go, oh.
No gas.
There was no noise. That whole shit was quiet. It was like,
but that's what also made me think that nigga Will. Look, I'm watching this as an actor, so I'm looking at this motherfucker set up for the wind up and the follow through and all that. The whole walk there, he was trying his best not to punch him in the face, because he comes out the pocket and he goes open hand, but the follow through is with restraint. Like, damn, I shouldn't have slapped this nigga.
No,
like,
I saw it.
It wasn't all the way through. It wasn't like, let me finish.
He definitely stopped.
That ain't what you seen, huh? That ain't what you seen.
He didn't want to miss. That's what it was. He didn't want to go up there and get that wind up, and then Chris duck, and then he missed. Then you look like a damn fool going up there and missing the slap. So that's why he came up there. He came right up there and came right up on him, and then right close range, so you ain't have a chance to be ducking and shit.
This ain't the first time Will Smith slapped a nigga either. Yeah, who knows the other time he slapped a nigga?
When that reporter
he slapped his son at 17 too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
slapped him at
shit.
15 because that's when he moved out.
He slapped that nigga like 2 or 3 times though, didn't he?
No, he slapped him one time, but then he shook his finger in his face twice. Oh, he might have slapped him twice. You right. He might have slapped him again after that.
Him more than one time. He slapped him more than one time.
That's Will Smith's move. That might be his move. That might be his like go-to, the quick slap across the face.
Yeah. Because you don't want to miss now. If he'd went up there and walked all the way up there and cocked back and Chris ducked out his ass, oh man, he looked like a fool. So that's why I think he came up there so composed and got him in close, and then just came with a whack right across the with a whack.
He couldn't do nothing.
Right. But who slaps?
And that shit hurt worse anyway.
Who slaps and their hand goes down to the bottom?
When you slapping somebody down, that's what you do when you disrespecting somebody. You slap down on a motherfucker. That's when you come up, you slapping down on a motherfucker. Like he slapped him, like to slap him down.
He really meant to slap his man. No, he really like.
He was really trying to hurt him. For real.
Yeah, he slapped the shit out. He slapped the fire. It's almost like as he pulled his hand down, he got angrier with the second.
Yes.
Like with the millisecond, slow motion. So he got more angry. That's why it looked so mean when he finished. It didn't start out that bad, but the follow through, the pictures and shit, the memes is what's killing me, bro. Because you get to see the angle of it. You know,
I need to see the other side. I need to see Will Smith's face. I need to see the back of Chris. Yeah.
Man, Chris' eyes was glassy after that shit.
His
eyes
he was definitely gonna cry.
And then, hey, you gotta keep watching the whole video too, because right after that, in the speech, he's like, Chris Rock goes, "We about to hand out a documentary. I mean, a Oscar." He can't even get it. He couldn't even get the word out.
And then that was Questlove's award too.
Yes, and that's why Chris Rock was presented, because they homies.
Yeah, I was like,
well, he should have just presented the award. You trying to be comedian of the year, nigga? You should have shut up and presented the award.
They ain't asked you to host, nigga.
Philly too, man. That's the roots. They all from Philly and shit. This baby took his moment.
They split. They can't even pick a side.
They took his moment, man. He took Quest's moment. He took his own moment too, because ain't nobody gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying, about him winning the Oscar before they remember him slapping a motherfucker at the Oscars. But I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, to me, shit.
But that's still the most like. It ain't like he slapped the nigga at the Oscars and he was just a guest. Nah, he slapped the nigga at the Oscars, sat front row for the next 2 hours, and won one at the end of that motherfucker. Like, hey, in between commercial breaks, Tyler Perry and Denzel had to calm him down. Like, this is legendary shit. This is also the same nigga who has the first rap Grammy. Will Smith is the most gangster.
He's a legend. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Will. I don't care.
He's a top 5 rapper now.
Throughout the entanglements, throughout all the controversy, throughout all the controversy of just his character, his music, his act, everything, bro. Is he a non-corny nigga now? Because we started this conversation and we was talking about niggas saying he was corny. Is Will Smith corny?
I was never a corny Will Smith dude. I mean, but that's my era, so you know, I can't. I just can't do that.
As
I think people
a
just thought
fellow,
he was.
go ahead, Lilo.
I think people just thought he was corny because of like when he was rapping, he wasn't rapping about the same bullshit that all the other rappers was rapping about. Like he wasn't cussing, he wasn't disrespecting women, and that's why people call him corny, in my opinion.
Miami.
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami. That's why people call him corny as fucking welcome to Miami. Stupid shit.
Hey, and as a young nigga though, that's my shit.
Oh my God.
Like
Parents just don't understand.
Hey, the shit that we don't get is I want to fight Mike Tyson, and that's y'all shit. Like, oh, the Mike Tyson track, that shit.
No, that song wasn't never dope.
Oh, okay.
I done heard some people say that bitch dope.
Nah, the ones that was hard.
I think I could fight Mike Tyson or some shit like that. No, that song wasn't never dope.
But he was, when you think about it, he was maybe the first one to have scheme the funny, corny schemes like that. Was Humpty before him or after him?
No, it was after. He was after.
He was after Humpty. So maybe
No,
Humpty
Will Smith was before.
Oh yeah, well then Will Smith might have been the first dude. Like there wouldn't be no Lil Dicky and all these other niggas if it weren't for Will Smith.
Yeah, he probably was the first major, first. He had to be the first one that was. But I mean, that shit was kind of like an accident. Because if you listen to He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper, which Paris Bonus stands on, that's really the only. It's like two other songs. It's like two songs, maybe like jokey, play around Perry songs. But
the Nightmare on Elm Street track, is that on that album or is that on the next one?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's on the same one.
Well, yeah, that's another one right there, because even if they meant it or not, that's still a gimmicky type.
Oh yeah.
Let me paint this picture for you.
The fuck is the song, man?
I ain't never heard a motherfucker been like, nah, other than Summertime, which is still almost that. And he didn't even write Summertime.
He got one of the hardest songs from back in the day, and I can't remember what it is right now.
Who wrote Summertime? I know you know.
Oh, who wrote it?
Yeah.
It was him and some other dude. There was another dude that wrote rhymes with them. There was another guy that wrote rhymes with them. It was actually like a 3-person operation.
What's the one that Nas wrote? I thought Nas wrote one. Getting jiggy with it?
No, it was one of the new. It was around that time, but what the hell?
Look, I said get jiggy with it. DJ dance a little bit. He's like, hey, that's my shit, low key.
Y'all niggas young, boy. Hey, see why Will got to go out here and slap somebody to get some respect these days. Niggas out here calling his get jiggy with it. He's like, no, nigga,
jiggy with it.
We sitting there like that's a bop.
No, for real, I like some of his music.
I like the newer shit, but I like the older shit.
I never thought Will was corny, but that is kind of they like when they think about Will, at least niggas my age, right? They think he's a nigga that didn't cuss in his raps. That's it. They know him as a actor, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think of Shark Tales.
That too.
Yeah, Shark like we gotta think we was introduced
in
Men in Black, Shark Tales. That's it. Like Biz Markie was the first time I saw Biz Markie was a bit in black. Like,
and I was confused with all of that. I'm like, what is that?
What is that? What is that? Then you find out there's a group called the Fat Boys.
Yeah, that nigga had to go slap somebody. You niggas is in your 20s, and this
my
is
pops
all
had to put me onto the Fat Boys movie. They got a movie out if y'all ain't seen it.
Damn. Was it Orderlies? Yeah, Orderlies. They was nursing home or orderlies.
I'm finna look it up. Hold on, but
it was Orderlies. That's what it was.
Yeah, I gotta go watch that tonight. I bet that's on IMDb or Tubi. They ain't gotta worry about that one. That
right.
Free. That's a Tubi classic.
1, 2, 3 movie.
Yeah, Uncle's right. It's called Disorderlies. It's called Disorderlies.
Disorderlies, yeah.
Cause I ain't never heard that.
But time out, y'all niggas didn't hear
1987
with Jordan Lucas. So y'all ain't hear Will with Jordan Lucas?
Yeah, but that was whack to us, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, that's super. I think Jordan Lucas is. I think he's overrated, to be honest. Like he can rap.
Oh, Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, I don't never listen to a Jordan Lucas song looking for the lyrics. Just like, oh, who he name dropped today? He's like the better version of the game. He's like, unless he's being disrespectful to somebody and impersonating all these characters. Like it was cool the first time, but now every time we gotta every drop, every release is you dissing somebody. Like kill Tupac, bring back Tupac, and kill this white woman that I was on news. Like, ooh, you a gangster,
I'm talking about Will's verse on that remix, on the remix to that to the song that he made about Will.
Oh yeah, I mean Will's verse was straight on that, but that's why we know you don't listen to Jaden because he bodied Jaden on the Icon track.
He did.
Hey, he did.
Oh no,
he did. He did.
He did. Hey,
he said,
and let me tell you how Will Smith will tell you. There's a YouTube link you can watch Will Smith doing stand up, and he's talking about it, and he's like. He asked his son to get on a remix. His son was like, nah, Pops. Like, he looked at him like, relax, Dad. You ain't rapped in I don't know how long. So the next morning.
Wasn't it the Spanish remix, though, too?
Yes, bro. He did 2 remixes.
Oh, my God.
After Jaden says, like, shoves him off and, like, chill out, Pops. The next morning, Will Smith said he put all his Grammys around the house in the kitchen and shit and was drinking coffee out of them. And had already took the beat and was playing the song on the big speakers. Like, nigga, do you know who I am? I got your shit. I didn't have to ask you for it. And then played his remix like soon as it was finished. It was done so.
I know I don't listen to no Jaden, so text
that
me.
Man said, you know what
it's on Icon remix.
Yeah.
You know an icon living. Cause I'm an icon. You came from 2 icons. That's what he said.
Yeah, bro.
That's how you know, nigga.
And he didn't cut. He still ain't cussing.
Still ain't cuss. Like he's true to his game, man.
And then that remix was so good, they dropped the 3rd remix, and Will had to rewrite the second half of his verse in Spanish. And he, so now just so Jaden can tour now in London. I mean, not in London, but in Peru, he can go do the Spanish things now because he got that one Icon Spanish track.
Yeah, bro. I'll tell you, I've never been. What the hell?
They call it the reggaeton remix.
Now him and that chain is I'm
he
mad
looked
at
like
him.
What's that movie? I Am Legend. Or what was the one where he had to deal with all the zombies?
Like one of the damn zombies.
He looked like one of the zombies.
That I think that was the outfit Jaden had on though. That's why he.
Yeah, that's why he copied it.
Oh, he looked like a young boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What the hell is them shorts doing?
He tried to dress like his son.
Boy. Oh yeah, with your butt out like your little gay ass boy. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to watch the video.
In the slippers, I'm dead.
This was like the rollout for the the rollout for the video.
He got tired of the creative slippers on and all. Tell you that boy like hot butt love, whatever you call it. That nigga like hot butt love. I forgot y'all niggas can't talk about homosexuals these days.
Y'all niggas can't talk about homosexuals.
Yeah, y'all ain't allowed to. I'm allowed to. I'm not bound by this. I don't even have social media, so anybody listening, you take your guess going at me. You be talking to an empty motherfucking site. I don't even get alerts on my phone from that shit.
All right, be careful with you. One day they gonna find you now.
Hey, they gonna have to come tell me they found me. Cause I won't know.
Hey, you gonna be walking somewhere? They gonna be like, "Yo, you be on the podcast?"
Yeah, they gonna have to come get me. God damn it, they gonna have to come get me. God damn it, cause I won't know they coming. Cause I don't feel it.
Hey, go to his Pop's verse and then put your headphones on the mic real quick.
Huh?
If you don't mind, I'll talk Ali because we can't hear it. He's sharing screen, but we can't.
Oh no, I'm gonna listen to it later, man. Don't put it on.
Okay, all right.
In a second, not too long. I see you just sent me the link to it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey yo, a matter of fact, while I got y'all here, it's a question I've been meaning to raise. Why is it that you little niggas always walk out the house without no shoes on your feet?
Hey, pause it. I can't hear it. Go
I
ahead.
say, well, you little niggas walk out the house with no shoes on your feet no more.
Oh,
I go to the mall today. I don't go to the mall, but all I saw was Crocs and fucking flippers. What's the point of Kyrie having some dope ass shoes if you niggas won't buy no motherfucking Kyries, put them on your feet? Does a nigga have Kyries at home and he just put them on the shelf and he go to the mall with his motherfucking Crocs on?
To go buy some more
exactly
Kyries.
what they do.
To go buy some.
This is. Let me tell you two things. One, niggas don't get dressed up to go to the mall no more. Okay.
Yeah, bummy with a lot of money is the goal. Bummy with a lot of money. That's the look. That's the look.
That's not the move no more. I don't know what year it is for you. You got better places to go than the mall. We going there.
That's not, the mall is not gonna see my best outfit. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't say you had to get dressed for the club, but damn, put some shoes on your feet. You run into a nigga with some beef in the mall.
That's
I'm
just
trying to
thing
be
now.
in a pair of Crocs and 5 bags. You finna see
Nigga,
with the
but how you
bag.
supposed to fight, nigga? You run into a nigga who got some beef with you.
Because you got the sweats on. That's why. You got the sweats on.
No,
but you got to fight barefoot now. That's what I argue this with. I argue this with Lee all the time. She's like, "Why you don't want no
motherfuckers got a sport mode? Look, bro."
And I'm stepping on your foot and hurting you.
You can stop. No, you're not, nigga. No, you're not. So you got the heel hook.
You got
the heel hook.
Nigga, that nigga said sport mode. Man, that shit
you got right sport mode. Hey, and now I'm barefoot. Now we even.
Nigga, but you got socks on, so you sliding across that goddamn floor.
Man, I got grip in these rubber soles, man. I don't think you ever had a pair, man.
No, I've never had.
Be honest.
But this is what
these ain't the ones in lockup, man. These ones got some tread on it.
They got a little track.
These ain't flats.
This also, I think the price of the shoes went up and the price of guns went down. So niggas was like,
nigga. I seen these two niggas get out the car next to me because I was like, my son was getting his haircut, so I'm sitting out in the car drinking me a beer and shit. And I see these niggas get out the car next to me. I had already been in the mall and I had already come up with the shit. I said, damn, 50% of the people in here got house shoes on, whether they're Crocs or slippers. So I went outside and I see these two little niggas get out the car. Niggas got a dope ass Charger or some shit, not Charger, but Challenger, red, looking good. This nigga get out of the car. This nigga got on some green sweatpants with a gray motherfucking sweatshirt, hoodie, and motherfucking house shoes on. I said, nigga.
That nigga cozy.
I can complain about the price all day, but I mean, like, you also got to think the price that sneakers used to cost is how much these damn slides cost these days. So you got to drop $40, $50 on a damn pair of slides.
Oh, yeah, they better be a good one. That's why I like the Crocs.
Yeah, the Crocs $50.
I got
not even.
Where you kept?
Today is Monday night, baby. You should have little Crocs on Monday night. Nigga, I was in there on Saturday.
Right.
I got Crocs on every day.
He's finna step that afternoon.
All right. Hey, but when you went to the club that night,
he got everything he bought on.
Did anybody have on slides?
I went to grown people club though.
Did they have on sneakers or hard bottoms? How grown were they?
I went to grown people club.
Did they have on sneakers or hard bottoms?
We grown.
No sneakers now. I mean, shit.
They ain't that grown.
Okay, casual.
I don't go to hard bottom clubs now.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, bumming with a lot of money is the fashion trend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out, man, because my phone gonna die on this.
That's the end of this shit.
That's it.
We had to have an emergency episode, man.
We had to call in the big guns, man.
We had to figure out what was going on, man.
Don't let nobody open hand slap you.
And word of advice: keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Period. Simple.
And it's straight like that, nigga. This has been an emergency episode of the podcast. We out. Oh. Damn, Perk.
You got all the angles.